I'm very excited to see what you guys think of this video. This is kind of an anti-meta video. Like, I've obviously been doing a lot of modded videos. A lot of YouTubers like, whoa, this is crazy, yo, whoa, what are we, yo, we're doing the crazy shit, what the hell? But I said to TCNick, yo, do you want to just play raw Nintendo-approved Smash Bros. And have a chat and hang out just as if we weren't even recording? And I'm very interested to see what you guys think of this kind of video. So let me know with a like if you do enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you think about these kind of videos and if I should do more of them with other creators. If not, then I guess just dislike the video and tell me you hate me. But yeah, let me know. All right, let's get it on.
The Randy Dandy, I love it.
I do love it. Kangaroo, hell yeah.
I don't love it that much. Never mind.
I'm down for this. So, do you always record like at nighttime, like later on, or not?
No, not really. I like to have a lot of my day still left before I record. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
I like to have the energy still.
Yeah, because for the viewers right now, it's like 8 a.m. for me. I'm having my coffee in the morning, and for Nick, it's like 8:30 p.m. I guess we're on exact opposite sides of the world, technically.
Yeah. Time zone wise, at least.
Yeah.
But at this point, yeah, I'm used to the late recordings because Australia. Like, I record with a lot of Australian tubers, so it works.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's worth it, bro. I wouldn't keep asking you if it weren't good.
Got those canonical videos out. I'm down. I'm always down.
Dude, yeah, I'm hoping the recent one that came out. I'm hoping that's the third one, the third most popular now.
Wait, which one?
So it was the Cannon Damage one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's doing well. I don't think it'll hit top 3, but definitely up there, so it's good enough.
Yeah, I just saw that. It is doing very well. You're doing well in like every video now, though, like every type of video. So I remember, oh god, I remember when we first started talking, and you had like some Mario Party videos, and they were doing like not that good, and you were like, man, I don't know if I should be doing stuff other than Smash. But now they're doing very well.
Yeah, dude. No, it's crazy. Okay, thank goodness my videos don't rely on my skill, because I'd be fucking floundering. But yeah, no, everything has been going really well with the channel, so I'm super happy about that.
Very nice. How has YouTube life been? Like, are you still just you just record when you feel like recording and stuff like that?
Yeah, for the most, it depends. Okay, if I'm doing it like with other people, obviously, you know, I try to best to schedule something that works for both of us, and usually that's, for most people, that tends to be later at night. But if it's just me, the thing is, I honestly couldn't tell you my last video where it's just me. At this point, I rely so much on like friends
collabs and stuff. Yeah, I think I should start doing that more as well, because I'm like, when I record the videos as well, it's more fun to do, and I'm sure it comes across more in the video.
Honestly though, like, I kind of miss doing I don't mean it's not about me, but I kind of miss doing it by myself too, because it's like, I feel that's more your personality to an extent, you know, and I kind of like that challenge of just me.
Interesting.
But obviously, there's a whole different layer with the dynamic you have with the other person and the chemistry, so that's always super hype.
Yeah, I feel like I've been doing a lot more streaming recently, and I feel like that is kind of a good way to be like, I guess, like a one-man show almost. Oh,
yeah,
God.
Yeah.
Even though you're with a bunch of people, it's like kind of the best of both worlds. I feel like you have the energy of having a lot of people there.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're not really there. You know what I mean?
It's definitely easy to transfer that energy, even though they're not really there, like you said. Yeah,
like if I'm streaming, I feel like I'm naturally just more like hyped up and stuff, because it's like, oh, I'm actually talking to real people and not just like a camera.
Exactly. I remember, I think the last series where I truly did that was like challenge videos, like killing with every, you know, characters, killing with every move series. You kind of start going insane after a little bit. So maybe it's like, I don't know, for the better that I'm with others.
What do you mean going insane?
Because it's like, you start running out of things to say, and you start talking about the dumbest shit. At least that's in my case. I don't know more people who are smarter than me, how they do it.
I definitely had that when I was uploading like 6 times a week, and I'm like, bro, I'm just playing Smash Bros. What do I talk about?
No,
I would like write shit down.
Yeah, exactly. You had that great style, writing shit down, talking about your day. Those were so fun. I always used to watch those, and I'm like, ooh,
yeah, I used to do those because I used to love watching like old school like FaZe Call of Duty videos, where I don't know if you were ever into all that stuff, but they did that a lot.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember you saying, I'm like, yo, that's definitely a valid strat. I can see why it's popular, or like it was.
Yeah, it was very popular. I think YouTube's kind of moved away from that now.
Yeah.
Because I think YouTube favors more now, like just like good big videos that have like a bit longer watch time and like everyone's going there.
Video essays and shit, those are popping off.
True. Yeah, because I remember a video now actually of Mr. Beast saying it's like it just does so much better in the algorithm because it's like, let's say there's one video and then there's one video that's 10% better than the other video.
Yeah.
It's not going to get shared 10% more. It's going to get shared like 100% more because YouTube's going to be like, yo, everyone watch this video instead because it's 10% better. Not like 10% more people watch this video instead. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining it well.
I think we watched the same video too, or same interview, because I definitely remember that aspect too. Yeah, and he's right. No, it's like, it's crazy. They're very kind of broken, honestly, but it takes too much work and thinking and script writing for me that I could never really do it myself.
I mean, I think your videos kind of do follow that effort though. Like, well, at least compared to my videos. It's like each video is like a big video, a cool idea and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, in terms of effort, yes, I agree. At least editing power out. For some of them are definitely high up there.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I meant more so like essay writing specifically, like video essays, like those 30 minutes behemoths. I could not do that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you play any other games outside of Smash?
Honestly, not. Every now and then I'll get into a bit of like a streak of something, but recently, no. I've actually been getting more into like jiu-jitsu and stuff. I've been going to.
Oh, he's been touching grass.
I know, right? But before that, it was like every now and then, it's just like, what game am I gonna go on a crazy binge next? It would always eventually happen, because I guess like I'll just get sick of Smash Bros. And then it would be like, it's Skyrim time for the next week. And then I'll be off it again, because I'm like, why am I doing this?
Honestly, I wish I had that aspect. I definitely could play way more games.
No. You know what? Dude, who says, yeah, you know what? I wish I was more addicted to games. I've been going out, I've been hitting the gym too much, you know what I mean? What are you saying?
No, but bro, it's like, I talk to so many gamers on my daily basis. I get bullied for not playing games. So it's like, fuck,
you
I need to do something.
Oh, the roles have reversed.
Dude, online, I am the loser.
That's so funny. It's just like the exact opposite of, yo, you freaking nerdy play. It's like, you go into nerd world and it's like, you jock, you lame jock.
Literally, bro, it's so embarrassing. Like, because there's so, like,
it's not embarrassing.
It was worse when, like, Smash characters were getting announced, and I just knew nobody.
Oh, that's me as well. That is me as well. Because the Nintendo scene, I was really into Pokemon, and that was kind of the extent for me, for Nintendo before Smash Bros. I don't know if you were similar.
Nah. I played, no. I don't even know why I debated that. It's like, I played, like, 2 games, and that's it, before Smash Bros.
Oh, before Smash Bros?
Yeah, literally. I played,
I
think
what the hell?
Yeah, Gen 3 and Gen 4, and that's it. Nothing else.
Oh, in terms of Nintendo or any video games?
Oh, bro, no, I just meant Pokemon. Specifically
I thought you were saying in video games in general. I was like, holy shit, dude.
That'd be crazy.
I know.
That'd be living under a rock.
Okay, honestly, I didn't really play the main Pokemon series games, but I liked watching the show, and Mystery Dungeon was...
Mystery Dungeon, yeah.
That's my favorite. That is my favorite. I don't know if we've talked about it before, but have you played that?
I have not. I've definitely not played many JR or RPGs.
Yeah. I guess
not
it is
my
RPG,
biggest.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, so is Pokemon, I guess. So it's like, I think it's a different kind of RPG, isn't it? Like,
it's like I think it's called a dungeon crawler. Because it's like,
okay.
Yeah, you just constantly go into these massive dungeons to try and make your way through. It's a very difficult game, which is why I liked it compared to normal Pokemon, where you just spam A. Like, I never finished. I got stuck. You're not gonna know this, but anyone watching, I got stuck on like Celebi and Jirachi, which is like, you go into this dungeon, it's like 99 floors, and you always start at level 1, so you can never like grind to get ahead.
What?
It's more like about having a good strategy once you're in there. And I was just a kid, so I kind of sucked. But I liked it, because it's like, normal Pokemon, it's like, oh man, you're struggling, go press A for a while, then you level up, and you can go press A better. I was not into it.
Oh yeah, definitely not. That's why I never like really got it back into Pokemon. Although for YouTube purposes, I wish I was into Pokemon, bro. Holy shit, the YouTube sphere
off, right?
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
It goes so big, and I think Zach with the Pokemon chess kind of hit the perfect market of chess is randomly going big as well, and Pokemon.
It's kind of broken. Oh, I wish, but it's like at this point I feel like it's so hard to get into. There's so much to learn, and it's like abilities, the meta
That's right,
that exists.
keep talking.
I can't do it. I can't do all of that. So yep, Smashy Bros for me. Stick to what you know.
Wait, but why is your profile Piplup then?
I just thought he looked funny. That's it.
Oh, okay. How did you know what a Piplup was?
So many people for that reason are like, oh, Piplup's your favorite, when he's like, he's alright. I never, like, he's definitely grown on me more.
Oh, my, exposed.
Listen, he's grown on me. He's grown on me because of the channel, but like before, nah, he was mid.
That's so funny you made it. It's like your entire, well, not personality, it's your entire like brand.
Yeah.
But you're not even into it.
Oh shit.
Why did that happen? Are you dead?
Yeah, what the? No, I'm crazy.
Wait, so are you not excited then for like the new Breath of the Wild game coming out, which is coming out in 2 days, Nick?
I am not very excited for it, honest. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it.
Did you play the first one?
By force. Not by force.
By force?
So I bought the first one. I played it on my own for funsies, and I didn't really like it that much, and I never finished it. But then I first stream in like 2020. We take those. For streaming, I decided to pick it back up and like do it with chat, and it was fine. You know, I finished it there.
Okay.
But not the kind of game I'd play on my own, and like I kind of hate myself for it because I know it's gonna pop off on YouTube, and I'm not gonna cash in at all, bro. Oh.
I mean, I feel like it wouldn't pop off though if you're playing it and it's like it's clear that you're like
I hate this.
Not that into it.
I know, but like that's the thing. If I were into it, it would. There's a lot of potential, is a thing, for those who are into this game. I'm
gonna buy it. I did a YouTube series on the original one.
Yeah, I remember. I was seeing your channel. I'm like, oh, interesting.
That was like the first thing I did that wasn't Smash Bros. I remember being like, I guess this is kind of close to Smash Bros, so people might still like it.
It's Nintendo, good enough.
Yeah, exactly. But what made you not into it? What kind of games are you into?
So the reason I wasn't into it, it's too big. It makes me anxious. I don't like exploring that much. Like I like a nice little map that, you know, it kind of tells me what to do to an extent, but I can't explore that much, you know. So Breath of the Wild is just too big for me. I can appreciate it, and I can understand why people like it, but it's just not my kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like it's a good game if you play games a lot as well, because then it gives you so much time in the game. But if you're like, man, I gotta hit the gym soon, and you go up for like 30 minutes, it's like you're not gonna get anything done.
Exactly. So it's like definitely not.
That makes sense.
My kind of thing. What is my kind of thing? I guess like
lifting weights.
Dude, I just don't play many games. Like the game I would
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing.
The thing I'd be most excited for would be a new Mario Party or a new Persona game. That would definitely be exciting.
Oh wait, you played Persona? I never played Persona.
Yeah, I love the Persona series. Definitely my favorite.
Isn't that a big game or not?
That's to an extent, but definitely it's not open world. It's not open world.
Oh,
there we go. That's the
okay.
thing.
In my mind, it was like GTA, but you're in school. I might be completely off with that.
A little bit, but it's different enough, and it's not as expansive enough that I like it a lot.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I didn't think you'd do it. I don't know if that was worth it, but okay.
It was not worth it. It was not worth it at all. That's so interesting though, that like someone who isn't super into games is still able to like do so well playing video games for a job. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty impressive.
It's just, I guess, one obsession that I had, that I got lucky with, you know? Smash Bros specifically.
But did you kind of choose like the career then of like being a YouTube gamer? Because it's like, obviously you're not a huge gamer, but it's like, you probably end up gaming more than most people in a way.
That's true.
Which is kind of funny.
My first channel on YouTube, like way back when, was IRL oriented. But now it's like, what's it called? I always watch Smash content on YouTube. So
you watch it as well?
Yeah. Like Alpharad back in the day. Oh no!
That's
that scooped me. But yeah, back in the day, I watched hella Alpharad and hella like, I think I watched plenty of Lil Z actually. Now that I think about it, in Smash 4.
Really?
The montages.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Before he ever spoke, I saw.
That's kind of interesting. I was like the opposite. Where I would play games and I'd play Smash Bros to like get better or like for tournaments and stuff. But I actually didn't really watch Smash content. Like I can't even remember when I found out that Lil Z had a YouTube channel. Like I was friends with him and I like hung out with him. Like went to his house and then like eventually I found out like people were like, yo, Dr. Mario OP is coming out soon, like back in Smash Wii U days.
Yeah.
And then everyone was so excited for it, and I was just like,
what is it
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I didn't really even watch it. I was it was just like, man, this isn't competitive. I don't care about this.
That's so, wait. So when you knew him, like, or you were friends with him before you even knew he had a channel?
Yeah, I just kind of met him at tournaments. Same with Hopcat.
Wow, that's crazy.
There was a tournament at their uni that I went to, and then I met them there, and then we just kind of became friends. Like, I guess that's kind of a good thing though. Like, we kind of became organically friends. It wasn't like,
exactly.
yo, it's little Z. Because he was pretty big back then as well, I think. Like, he started his YouTube channel very early in Smash for Wii U days in terms of starting it to, like, blow up. Like, he had the channel before, but...
Yeah, he was also one of, like, the few to have, like, 100K for Smash 4. So that's why I kind of knew him. He was, like, he's definitely one of the bigger ones. Oh, alright. Oh, that was a... Nope.
Yeah!
I tried to mash, bro, but that was such a weak...
Dude, okay, but I don't understand. This is spoilers for our crew battle that we have coming up. But like, just as there's a crew battle coming up between Party Crashers and Underdogs. And for the first, I'm not gonna say who or like how or like what part of it, but it was the first time I've ever seen someone mash out of Ganon's side B, and it was at like 70%.
Bro,
I was like,
that is the fiend we fucking deal with all the fucking time. In Mario Party, especially, oh fuck, where you have to mash your heart out, it's just like...
See, where's the mash, Nick? Where's the mash?
I couldn't do it. I don't know how he does it. He is the worst human being. I hate him. Because he always just beats our ass for this reason.
That's
just godlike
so funny.
thumbs. Oh my gosh.
He must have an extra finger or something. Have you ever met him in person?
Yeah, I have. No, I think, I didn't notice. I don't think I shook his hand, but like, you know what?
You
That's
never
a good
know.
theory.
Oh my god, dude, that reminds me of a moment where I shook someone's hand, but they had no fingers. And it was awkward as hell. It was
Oh. Did you extend your hand first?
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan.
They were buying my Smash 3DS that I was selling. And then I was like, oh, thanks. Nice to meet you. When they like come over to like, you guys have Facebook Marketplace and stuff, right? Yeah. And so they're like coming over and I'm like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And I go and I extend my hand and then I just see they've got like a nub. And then I'm like, what do I do? Do I commit? And I committed. I just kind of grabbed their nub and shook it.
Bro, I like to imagine that they didn't even extend the hand. You just reached for it anyway. Like it's still at their, like right next to their pocket.
Nah,
and you're like, give that to me. I'm shaking your hand.
I can't really remember it. I'm sure my memory of the situation is completely incorrect because in the moment I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, he probably gets that a lot, and you know he's probably used to it.
Yeah, right. Hopefully.
That's so funny though. You know, it's when you mentioned before, it reminds me when you asked like you can be good at Mario Party once. And when I was on the podcast, podcast, and that just like shook me to my core. I was like, holy shit, bro! We need like I know we played Smash together. You know, the Underdogs and the Party Crashers. But if we could do Mario Party somehow together, oh, bro, that would be an experience and a half.
I would be down for that. How do we could work it so it's like there's two. You know how there's the team ones?
Yes.
We could do a team one, but it's like there's two characters and two characters, but two people doubled up. Oh wait, but you guys never meet in person, hey?
Oh, that is true. But like, if you, oh yeah, that's the thing. It's hard to set up. That's why I was like, it wasn't my initial idea, but it's just like, oh, I just found it so funny that you asked that question because I was like, oh, this guy does not know.
I do not know at all. We haven't played too much Mario Party on the channel. We've kind of played it just a couple times, but you guys are obviously fiends for it.
Yeah, it's our thing. It's a great game. I've never really played it before I played with the fellas, so it's just like I never owned the game, so it's just like hella fun for me.
Oh, that's interesting. I used to play it like with my cousins and stuff. The one on the Wii, Mario Party 8, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I used to play that with my cousins a lot. Same with Wii. That's why we got started in like Smash Bros. Playing Brawl. Like Subspace Emissary with like cousins and friends that was the shit.
Oh, 100%. I remember
Wait, you played that as well?
Brawl? Yeah, that was my first Smash game.
Oh, for some reason, I thought, in my memory, you started with Wii U.
No. Brawl was my first one. I remember exactly where I was when I saw it for the first time because my friend had invited me in 4th or 5th grade to go over to his house, and one of the games he had was was Brawl, and we opened that shit up, and I saw you could play as Mario and Pikachu and Yoshi. I was like, holy fucking shit, what is this game? This seems illegal. Like,
yeah, right?
insane.
It seemed like such a random mash.
Yeah, so I was just like, and then there were like a bunch of bozos I didn't know, like Marth and Olimar, and like, what the but,
bozos. In the 4th grade, you're staring at Olimar, even back then, like, bro, what are you doing here?
He's so ugly, bro. It's not helping him, his appearance. But yeah, I definitely blew my mind, that shit. Awesome.
I remember
awesome
seeing
stuff.
that there was like a trailer that came out, and it was like the characters going into HD from Melee.
Oh,
and
yes, the E3.
I don't know why that blew my mind, because I never even played Melee. But I was like, whoa, they look so good now. Holy shit.
Dude, yeah, Brawl graphics back in the day was like HD 4K fucking like,
it was huge.
technology.
It was
insane.
I feel like it kind of stands the test of time, because like, I think most Nintendo games do, because they don't go for the super realism.
Exactly.
So it kind of works out.
Like, even Mario like 64 has its charm still.
Yeah, it does actually. And like playing Ocarina, I played Ocarina
Nice.
of Time for the first time like a few years ago, and it's just like, it's not like anywhere close to unplayable or anything.
Yeah, no, exactly. And shit like Wind Waker, which is like especially stylized, yeah, they smart. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, actually, speaking of Breath of the Wild, and like I don't know,
Yeah.
did you see all the Nintendo stuff around Point Crow videos getting taken down?
Dude, that was a fucking nightmare fucking video to see. Like,
yeah, I was thinking, dude, like, especially your channel, mine as well, but like,
yeah, mine is like way more. It's like all my videos. So it's just like, oh, Neptune.
yeah,
Seeing that shit.
yeah. Does that make you nervous seeing all that stuff?
Dude, yes. When I saw that, I'm like, first of all, I'm like, oh, that really sucks for Point Crow. But I'm also like, oh my god, like if they, like part of my reasoning for doing so much mod stuff is like, psh, big dogs like Point Crow and Small Ant do it, and Nintendo's never said anything. So a small fry like me, who cares? And now Point Crow got
canonical
sniped.
size of 7 million views.
Yeah, literally nothing is stopping them from fucking destroying me. So yeah, I was very nervous seeing that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it makes me a bit nervous as well. It's so scary. It seems like RNG how they choose who to go after as well.
Yeah, no, they go after like small creators too, which is like, okay,
do they?
You didn't need to do that. Yeah, I saw this one guy just like Mario Kart modding, and his videos got sniped from Nintendo.
Really?
Yeah. And what made me most scared too is like there are creators who make mods right on Game Banana, and they make like trailers for it on YouTube. And I see some of these trailers getting taken down, and it's literally just this like small ass dude, like 1,000 subs. The video probably has like less than 1,000 views, and it just gets taken down. And I'm like, what the fuck are these Nintendo guys doing?
I did not see that. Is that because they link the Game Banana in the description? I've heard you can't do that.
Oh, really? Honestly, that might be it. Because that's definitely a high possibility they've done that.
Yeah. So do you do that? I don't do that. That's what I've heard.
I don't do that, no. But what I do, I just include a Google Doc that tells them like, oh, this is the person, and check them out here.
That makes sense. Yeah. So maybe that's why it's happening. But it's just like, if that's the only barrier that you need to cross, it's like they could easily just be like, you don't need to just link it. You were just taking you down, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, bro, Nintendo ignores Smash enough that we're good.
Yeah, right? What would you do? Okay, theoretical scenario. Nintendo, they're just like, you know what? We're banning all mod videos. We're taking down the channels that do that. Like, what would you do? Would you still do, like, YouTube? Or, like, what do you reckon?
It's insane. My livelihood would genuinely just be at stake.
I know, that's what I'm asking. Like, I don't know, you've been at uni or whatever it was for business, right? You got any business plans in the back?
Listen, I think YouTube in itself is a very, very valuable experience. Very impressive to be able to do what we've done at this point. Like, that companies will 100% find us, like, you know, I don't doubt that we'll be able to get a job very, honestly, easily.
In what kind of area, though?
So data analytics, anything related to entertainment, stuff like marketing, because we have like that experience, you know, click-through rate, making videos, you know, dealing with like large amount of people and attracting them to a product, which is a video. So it's like marketing specifically, we'll have a very easy time of finding that after work. And also like, I don't say this as a flex, but I also went to like a pretty solid school. So it's like I also have like a good degree behind me. So
yeah, that's good. That's good for you.
Not worried about that. So,
I don't have any degree behind me.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's definitely a saving grace for me. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, okay. So you would try and do that, you reckon? Get into like some more normal work, like business stuff?
Yeah. even like working in YouTube itself, like there's like a big rise in consultants for YouTube. I don't know if you heard of like Patty Gallo, for example, but he's like a consultant for YouTube and he makes fucking bank. Like,
no, what does that even mean? I'm not businessy enough, Nick. I don't know what a consultant even does.
Consultant just basically is like, here, take my advice, do this. And they're like, oh, okay. So basically you literally like give channels, like big channels probably, advice on what to do better, or like those who are not doing as well anymore. Just like, yeah, start doing this, like look into analytics and give them advice.
Interesting.
So he does that with thumbnails mainly and titles and like video ideas in general. But he also does it like, you know, he helps companies get into YouTube, and he also like, I don't know, like it's just a very underexplored market right now because it's like YouTube is such a big fucking social media channel and tool that it's like it's very valuable to have information and skills on it. So
that's true. Wait, how do you know about this guy? Does he have like a YouTube channel himself, or?
He does, and like I've seen interviews like with him, and like because it just appeared on my feed randomly, so I'm like, oh, okay, let me take a look.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you watch a lot of like kind of stuff about YouTube then?
I try to. If I can, if I see something on it, I will definitely watch. So like Colin and Samir, for example. I don't know if you heard of them, but like
there was the two guys. Yeah, I mean,
Mr. Beast was on them.
I'm sure there's probably a few of two guys, but I think I know.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like, ooh, you know, they know their stuff. What can I learn from this? You know,
they have like a podcast as well, right?
Yeah, I think so. With YouTube, it's like, what can we really learn? There's no fucking guide outside of some dudes who kind of just do their thing. And
yeah, you just gotta listen to some Mr. Beast podcast or something.
Exactly, you just gotta copy their success or take their advice for success. Because like, I don't know, it's hard to innovate on yourself without other people having like, I guess, performed it first. Oh, baby.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I mean, because talking to you on the Underdogs podcast as well, you know, it's kind of inspirational. You're very business mindseted, which makes sense if you went to uni literally is it called uni?
No, people don't say that, but everyone will understand what you're saying.
Okay, they understand uni.
Yeah, it's university, like that's college. Most people call it college.
What is college? Yeah, is it the same thing? We don't have college here.
I feel like there's no way of, like, they mean the same thing basically. Like some schools are called like it's Harvard University, for example, but it's also like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of another. There's definitely a lot of colleges though too.
Okay, but it just means the same thing?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Okay.
As far as I know, there might be like a very distinct difference, but for everyone that's normal, it's the same thing.
Everyone's that's normal. Wait, because have you been in America most of your life? I forgot now.
Yeah. I was born in Chile, but I moved to the U.S. when I was like a year old, and I've been raised here ever since. So yeah.
Yeah. So all your direct family is in America?
No. Oh yeah, my direct. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wait, what's it called? You like your mom and like
your nuclear family.
Your what? Nuclear?
Nuclear.
I've never heard that before. Nuclear family?
Yeah, nuclear family. That's like specifically your parents, your siblings, everyone like in your like that specific line. So like cousins would not count.
Yeah, right. So all your cousins and stuff are in Chile still?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So you don't know, you haven't like lived in Chile then?
No. Like very little time there, like a month at most, or a couple months. Well, technically a year, I guess. Okay. But I was still a year old.
Yeah. What was it like back then when you were 1 year old?
Hey, listen, bro, it counts. Yeah, I don't know. A part of me would love to have more Chilean heritage instilled in me.
Yeah, is that a thing? That's the thing I've heard from people who are like, oh my god, you're gonna live that.
That's crazy.
That are like kind of live in America, but the rest of their heritage is from another country. They like wish they were more in touch with that part of it.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I definitely feel that way. Like my Spanish, for example, is pretty rusty. I don't know many of the popular foods from Chile. I know like very bare basics. So it's like, that kind of sucks, you know? Would have loved to know more.
I see. Yeah, I don't really have that because my mum is like from England, and England is pretty much Australia anyway. So it's like, there's not much going on in me other than like from England like a few generations ago or England like now.
Yeah, that's the case where I feel like a lot of people who are like white, basically. Like
yeah, legit though.
America for a bunch of generations, England a bunch of generations, yeah.
And then that's it. And it's like, yeah, Australia's pretty much England at this point. You are trying to troll me right now.
You gotta go for it. You gotta have a little bit of style, even if it is the what's it called? The casual gaming we're
The
doing.
casual game. All right, I'm gonna hit you with the biggest swag. Check this out.
All right, I'm waiting.
Read this. Ooh. Your swag is kill wins. I mean,
forward tilt? That's hype? Do I win? I think I
can't
win.
believe it.
Editor, you choose. You choose who wins.
How is living in America though? I mean, I guess it's a bad question to ask because it's all you know. But it's like, as someone who's never been to America and outside of America, you obviously hear about America still all the time. You know? Like, you're all our shows, you're all the fucking songs on the radio. It would be the equivalent of like every time you turn on the TV, there's just like some Australian. And it's like, yo, guys. It's just
Honestly, it's funny because it's like America, there's so much America, bro. This place is fucking huge. So
yeah,
like,
true.
You see it on TV, you have America in Breaking Bad, where it's like Albuquerque, New Mexico. No one fucking lives there. It's desert and it sucks. And then
Wait, where do you live in America? Sorry.
I live in New Jersey, which is right next to New York.
New York. Yeah. Okay.
The one everyone like. That's a cool one. That's the one people really see on TV and shit. And like California. Those are the two big ones. And no, I mean I love living next to the city because it's like, oh my gosh. Anything you've ever wanted is here. You will find anything, any food, any like material, anything you ever wanted is here.
Any material.
It's like, it's a little bit intimidating too though, because it's like, holy shit, I have so many things to do. What do I do? But
really? Oh wow,
yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a very first world problem to have.
Yeah,
like,
I mean in
there's
Perth
so
it's
many
like
activities.
Yeah, Perth is pretty small, right? And it's like there's nowhere near. Like, do you ever go to like New York because it's like not too far?
Oh yeah, always. I'm not always,
really.
But, like,
Shit.
The thing is, I've lived next to it like my all 20 years. I've been there so many times. It's like, at this point to me, it's really nothing crazy, but like I can definitely, you know, I realize how fucking amazing it is that I live right next to it.
Oh, that's interesting. Because Holly and I, like my fiance, will have the issue of just being like, what do we do? Like, what is there to do? Because Perth, it's like, there's just Perth. You're definitely not driving to the nearest city is, I think it's like a 22-hour drive or something to get to Adelaide.
Yeah.
So that's never happening, you know?
It's so crazy that I like, you guys have made me know that this is the most isolated city in the world, which is insane. Like,
yeah, I don't know if it's it's probably not the number one, but it's pretty much,
really?
yeah.
Oh, okay. But still, like, it's pretty insane. Like,
yeah.
kind of scary,
Cool.
too.
It's scary, but also very chill. Like, I feel very relaxed in Perth. I'm not scared. Like, okay, Australia to America question. Like, do you ever get scared of, like, guns or something? Like...
Unironically, like, I do. Like, I think, oh my gosh, next time I go to the supermarket, who fucking knows?
Really?
You know?
Oh, that's so
joking.
scary.
I know it is. Like, thankfully, I live in a place where it's like the north is less gun heavy as opposed to like the south.
Wait,
so it's not as
north
bad.
like New Jersey or like south like is it like redneck country or something? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, south is more redneck. And Jersey is like in the north of America, so it's like...
Wait, but I thought... Okay, this is like such American ignorance coming out. But isn't there like lots of gun violence and stuff in like New York at least, or like near New Jersey?
Yeah, there's definitely crime, but it's just like... I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know what? I think you're right. I don't want to say anything that's like... You know, not true, so I'll refrain from, like, I don't know, just saying what I don't know.
Okay. But I was just wondering,
you're right.
like...
There is definitely gun violence up here, too.
Let's say you're walking alone at nighttime, and then it's just like, there's someone, and they're like, man, that person's... They're acting a bit weird, you know what I mean? Like, maybe they're on something or something. Like, let's say that happens to me, it's just like... Okay, well, they're just over there. That's fine. But I've never considered the fact, like, I'm walking alone. It's like, what if this person just has a gun, though? Like, that's never crossed my mind. And I feel like if I lived in America, I'd be like, bro, I'm low-key scared.
Yeah, wait, that's a good point. Yeah, no, definitely in New York, getting mugged is very, very much a possible thing to happen. So, no, it's definitely valid. It's definitely valid and not understated. It's still crazy how the rest of the world just looks at us like that and it's just like, oh shit, that's
like that's
terrifying.
never crossed my mind ever. Like if I'm walking alone at night or like I've gone out and then you've taken the bus or something, like walking through a park. Not that I do this stuff all the time, but it's just like
if it does ever happen, you'll be fine probably be fine for the most part.
Yeah, it's like, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? It's like maybe they could run all the way up to me over here and they'd be like, yo, what the hell? And then I just run. you know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that must be nice. That's underrated part, I feel.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. But other than that, in Perth, it's like, you know, there's like nothing to do. It's like, but I appreciate, and now that I'm getting older, I appreciate the chillness. When I was younger, I was like, oh man, let me get out of here. But now I'm like, okay, there's beaches and trees and shit everywhere, and like there's never any natural disasters or anything like that.
Oh, that's really nice. Honestly, underrated.
I'll probably survive.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you plan on staying Perth your whole life?
I think at this point, yes. But I was thinking about maybe doing other stuff before Underdogs and before I met Holly. Like, I feel like those two things have made it far more likely that I'll just stay in Perth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you thinking of moving it? Wait, what's your living situation right now? Like, do you live with your parents or?
I live with a roommate. He's my buddy from college, and so what's it called? We've been living together for like a year and a half at this point, and it's great. Honestly, I really like my apartment. It's Jersey, where I live in Jersey, is really nice, super close to the city, so it's like, I can't complain, but it's like, I still want to experience more, and I think at one point I definitely do want to go where it's not Jersey, or not New York. It's the closest city, you know?
That's where you've lived your whole time in America?
No, I always lived in Jersey, yes, but this, oh my gosh. I've always lived in Jersey, but like, not the specific city I'm living in now.
Wait, New Jersey isn't a city?
No, New Jersey's a state.
Oh, wait, and you have multiple states in one city?
Multiple,
no,
other way.
You have multiple cities in one state?
Yes.
Oh, see, in Australia, it's like you go to Western Australia and then there's Perth. You go to South Australia, there's Adelaide. It's just like, it's like one
big
city per state.
For each one. Oh,
it's not like... No.
I tried.
But yeah, we don't really have... Oh boy. We don't really have multiple cities in a state.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, no, there's definitely like California. Oh my gosh, there's a fucking shit ton of them.
Wait, okay. All my American knowledge comes from playing Grand Theft Auto, which is probably why I asked the gun question. Like...
Yeah, dude, there's strippers everywhere in United States. It's crazy.
Yeah. You go up to it, you park your car and you honk, and you know, you're a bit bored, you know. The girls come over.
Interesting. I would love to see you like do like a test or like a that has like a bunch of states and to just like put it where you think it is in America.
Oh, dude, I would have no idea. This is my American knowledge. Texas is in the middle or something because it's like in the desert. And then there's California on the west coast. There's New York on the east coast, and then I think Boston is near New York or something. After that, I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. Is Texas in the middle?
Like flat middle? No. Like it's in the south middle though. So I guess I'll accept it as an answer.
Yeah. That's kind of what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
From an outsider, those are the three big places. It's like Texas with like people with guns and stuff, and Joe Rogan, and then California with all the celebrities, and in New York. I don't even know what happens in New York. It's just a big city with lots of taxis. That's all I know.
Well, okay, do you know where Florida is? Like, where it would be?
Oh, Florida. Okay, I forget that Florida isn't like just California. Florida... Wait, isn't that like near the top and there's crocodiles?
They're alligators, and it's in the bottom.
Alligators. Is it the bottom?
Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, shit. Okay. By the way, Australia, there's only... The crocodiles are up... I've never seen a crocodile. If you live in the very north, there's crocodiles, but there's not much wildlife going on in Australia.
In Australia or in Perth?
In Perth. In Perth.
I was about to say, bro, what the heck? I've been lied to my whole life. The Australia propaganda would have been crazy if there's actually just no animals there.
It's not that crazy, though. Like, I would be like, going camping, right?
Yeah.
Wait, have you ever been camping? Isn't there like cities everywhere?
No, but there's a decent amount of mountains and like country. Depends on the state you're in, but
no, like for you.
I have been. I had to drive a decent amount, but I have been.
What is it? Is it like a forest or?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's very foresty here.
Okay, but yeah, see, I would much rather do that in Australia because don't you guys have bears and shit?
Yeah, dude, we have fucking bears.
So scary. People are like, dude, Australian wildlife is so scary, man. It's like, you actually have a fucking monster that will eat you and rip you to shreds. It's like, oh, there's a spider over there. Let's just walk the other way. I'll step on it, and then it dies. You guys have fucking bears. You guys coyotes, like actual smart dogs that eat you or eat other dogs. I don't know what they do. You guys have fucking. You have wolves as well. It's like,
that's a big
what
one.
the hell?
Okay, I guess the question is, like, would you prefer to get eaten by a big, scary animal, or a bunch of tiny ones that have the potential to kill you? Because everything, the thing is, like, yeah, we have the big, scary, like, wolves and bears, but they're not very commonplace. You'll never really see them unless you're, like, in the middle of the forest. But in Australia, isn't it like a spider could just, like, end your fucking life? Like, you're just GG's. And it's like, if you eat the wrong mushroom or something, you're also just gone.
Okay,
Anything and everything.
Okay. There are a lot of spiders, but I don't think anyone's ever actually just died to a spider. Like, there's always the potential. It's like the thing, like, they could kill you, but they just never do. Because it's just like, it's a spider. It doesn't even move. It just sits there.
Okay.
And
what about snakes?
snakes? Okay, yeah. All right. I'll give you that. Snakes are pretty dangerous, and they're like, I remember, like, it would go on the PA system, like at primary school, like, if you're walking this way, watch out for the snake we've seen.
Really?
Yeah. So, okay, I guess.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So
But
it's
bears-
all sunshines and butterflies and fucking.
Yeah, but it's like
Australia.
they're kind of scared of you, and they like don't do anything. It's like a bear. It's like GG. Like, it's a smart animal, man.
Yeah, no, that is true. If you encounter a bear, it's actually just GG.
That's so fucked. I've been watching the show Alone. I don't know if you've seen that, but they try to survive in like Canada, and it's just like, it's pretty much, they're just kind of trying to survive until they find a bear, and then they're like, I'm tapping out. Get me out of here.
Yeah, what the fuck? Those shows, no way they're real. There's no way the
No,
contestants.
this one is. This is the
There's
one
no
reality
way.
show that is so good. It's called
They
Alone.
cannot, bro.
No, trust me. There's no producers. They're vlogging themselves the whole time, so it's legit, 100%.
But how can they just let people potentially be eaten by bears? There's no way that would ever happen.
I don't know how the show's real, but they're literally just vlogging themselves. And then it's black bears, which I think aren't as bad. They're not with grizzly bears.
Oh,
but
those
they're
are the scary
literally,
ones.
yeah, they're in a place with coyotes and bears, and then they just like have to survive. It's so, but I love it.
And is it Canada?
It's in Canada, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that does sound pretty crazy, honestly. Canada,
Honestly, watch that.
Oh, the
if you're
moose.
trying to watch.
The moose are. Have you ever seen a moose, Jordan?
No, I've never seen a moose. Wait, I've probably seen a video of one, but
Okay, yeah, that
there's
counts.
no moose in Australia.
Yeah. How big do you think a moose is when you imagine it?
Okay, well now you've kind of said that it's really big. Okay, so a moose, I'm gonna picture it's like the length of a sedan.
Of a sedan. Honestly, wait, that's pretty big.
Yeah, I think they're big, right? Because I know deer are the small ones, and then moose are like these big and like.
Dude, they are massive. I've never seen like crazy big ones either, like in person, but videos of them, oh my gosh, they're actually insane. Like I definitely underestimated how fucking massive they are.
Yeah, we don't have big animals and shit like that in Australia, man. We just got some spiders, and some
wait, that's
kangaroos
true.
and emus.
Huh? I just forgot. Yeah, you guys don't. It's Africa that has the big ones.
Yeah, Australia is not Africa.
Yeah. Oh wait, you've never seen a squirrel, right?
No, I've never seen a squirrel.
That's so crazy. Oh, that's so funny to me.
Oh yeah, they have like raccoons and shit. Is that where you live, like raccoons?
Yeah, we have raccoons.
What? You guys got mammals out the wazoo. I feel like that's crazy. You just got like
Chipmunks?
intelligent life wandering around. Raccoons are like little burglars, aren't they?
they got the little mask on, the trash pandas.
And they
funny
like
little
actually
guys.
grab shit.
Yeah, no, they literally go through your trash. It's like kind of gross. So wait, so skunks no, chipmunks no, right? Neither of those two?
What is a chipmunk?
Bro, stop.
Is that like a squirrel?
Yeah, they're like little baby, like Alvin and
Oh,
chipmunks.
Alvin and the chipmunk.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the difference? They have big teeth?
Squirrels have big tails, and I think chipmunks have bigger cheeks. They're very cute. I think chipmunks are definitely cuter.
Wait, you've actually seen one?
Yeah, they're very common.
That's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
okay, so your commonplace is like actual animals. Ours is just like
Actual
insects and
animals.
shit.
Well, those are animals too.
Oh, okay, mammals.
Yeah.
Where Holly and I live, there's lots of kangaroos, which is cool.
Really? In like the wild?
Yeah, they're just
What
like,
the fuck?
like they'll like go on people's front lawns and shit.
Are they like they're like the deer equivalent over there? It sounds like.
Yes, but okay. So there's gray kangaroos, which are like kind of near us and like in suburbs and shit, or like at parks. They kind of, I don't know how they work. They kind of like must have like some big family dynamic going on, where it's like they're like an Asian household, you know? It's just like there's none, and then they're all hanging out in one spot, and then they're just like every generation they all live with each other and stuff like that. And so there's just heaps where there are, but they're called gray kangaroos, and they're kind of small, and they're really chill and like scared of people, which I think is like a deer.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's like the red ones that are big dogs, right?
Yeah, have you seen that? And they've got like massive muscles and shit.
Yeah, they're fucking yoked.
Yeah, those are the
like
ones.
Fucking gigachads.
Yeah, those are the ones that like kind of live in the desert. Like I've never seen one in the wild.
Ah, that makes sense. That's so sick. Honestly, kangaroos are way cooler than all of the fucking little shitters I just mentioned.
No, actually, yeah. I was gonna say no, but I agree actually. But yeah, that's like our deer equivalent, I guess. But it's kind of cooler because they jump.
Yeah,
I don't know why they jump. Like, why would they learn to do that? I don't know.
What is the evolutionary purpose of jumping?
What is it? Maybe because there's lots of desert and you don't want to be stomping. Like, imagine a deer in the desert. It would be like, bro, this is taking forever. Kangaroo just kind of jumps around.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You should be a doctor.
What's that?
Jordan? You should be a doctor
I
for
should
animals.
Be a doctor. What?
Never mind. Editor, just skip that over. All right. What were you gonna ask? What were you gonna ask me?
What would I do? The deer comes in. Ah, well. Yeah. Walking seems pretty tough. Let me diagnose you with jumping. There you go. Just jump everywhere. Do you want to do like a best of 5 to kind of end it off?
Yes, let's do it.
We don't need to take it too seriously, but just so there's something on the line.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the pseudo means.
I get that nest.
Do you miss him?
Do I miss him? Like,
yeah. Like, because he was your main, but he's not, right?
I mean, no, not really. Otherwise, I'll just play him. I was trying to get rid of Ness for ages. It took me like, I don't even know, like 5 years to finally drop Ness.
Yeah, I feel like, why'd you get him in the first place?
Because, do you ever watch J-Tales?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's like when I first started wanting to go to Smash tournaments, I didn't actually own the game. It was just like I played at my friend's house, and so I was like, man, how am I gonna get good? And I just like looked up a YouTube video like tutorial for Smash, and the first one that came up was an S1 by J-Tales.
Really?
And so I was like, okay, I'll learn this character, and then that's legit the only reason. And you don't get tech. Oh man,
that's so funny.
Slam. And then I kind of mained him for ages. And then I was like, man, these matchups that he's bad at, he's really bad at. So I wanted to switch it up and make a different character, but it just never happened. I was just naturally, well, not naturally, I put all my effort into getting good with Ness, and I just couldn't pick up another character for so long.
I assume it's because he's like easy to play. So I guess my theory is half right.
On why I was good at him?
Or why you picked him up in the first place?
Oh no, it was literally the first tutorial I saw. Whatever tutorial that would have been, I would have picked that character. But I think that's why I ended up being pretty good pretty quick with him, because he is like easy, you know?
Yeah. Hey,
so I guess a bit of luck. Yeah, I didn't pop up on like a Greninja video. I would have been screwed.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about the most popular characters are probably going to be the first one that search up for the search result. So it's like...
Hey, true.
That's why Ness was probably up there.
True, I didn't think of that. What about you on the Lucina?
She was like the 4th in the bloodline of mains.
What was the first?
For Smash Ultimate. First was, what was first? Inkling.
Oh.
No. Pichu. What am I saying? Yeah, it was definitely Pichu.
Oh, it was Pichu. Okay.
Yeah, he was first. And I was like, oh my gosh, this character's fucking broken.
Yeah, Pichu was but he actually was back then.
Yeah, exactly. And then F-Tilt got nerfed. And I'm like, okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah, it's not like the meta developed and he got bad. He just like... he actually got nerfed.
He got murdered, bro. He got murdered. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And so then I moved on to Inkling. I moved on to Chrom next. Chrom was the second one because he had a very strong forward smash. I'm like, yo, this is fucking hype.
Yeah, you're playing all the early broken characters because I made Chrom first and then I switched to Pichu. And then he got nerfed and I switched off Pichu.
Exactly. It's just like easy as fuck. And then Inkling was after that. And then I remember I lost to like a Kirby in tournament. I'm like, I can't play Inkling anymore. This is too embarrassing. And then I was looking around for more mains, and Lucina was like the only one that I kind of like fit my bill of what I really like, which was like edge guarding and like, you know, not hard. So it was just like, perfect for me. My little easy brain.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah.
That is good. Surely you saw a bit of MK Leo though as well, and then we're like, yo, Lucina's kind of nice.
Honestly, I don't even know if I was too big into the competitive scene back. Oh, no, never mind. I definitely was. Yeah, honestly, you might have low-key been an inspiration too.
MK Leo goes kind of crazy. That was my inspiration to Lucina, I think.
Really? Oh, join the club.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you made Lucina too.
Yeah, we got similar mains out here. I never tested out the Inkling waters. I had my moment of being like, none of these characters work, and then I played Ness and started winning again. And I was like, god damn it.
The classic. I'm starting to get into DK a lot, but oh, what the fuck? You died?
How did that suck me off?
Yeah, that was like a vacuum. I started getting into DK more. He's really fun, but sometimes the Wi-Fi, the lag kind of gets in the way of playing him.
Yeah, so. I feel like DK is extremely fun though. I like playing DK. It gets less fun the better the person you're versing is.
Literally. It all depends if the person knows the matchup against DK or not.
Yeah, legit. And the character as well, actually.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But DK, when you're doing well with DK, it's a good time. When you're not, it's a bit of a pain.
Yep, to say the least.
Not like the... Okay,
no.
Okay, I'm bringing it back. Hold me. Yeah, I was just scared the Linger on the balloon was gonna like catch me and kill me.
Yeah, I thought of that as well. That was why I did that move.
Thanks for doing this video, by the way. I feel like it's a very different vibe to the usual like videos.
Of course. It's always fun to just play Smashy Bros with the pal and talk.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be interesting to see what people think of the video, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah, no, I'm definitely curious as well.
Maybe and I also wonder what Craw's gonna cut out. It'll probably just be like entire conversations that are like not that interesting.
Honestly, yeah. Probably, if I had to guess, the animals might be a bit cut short.
No, I love talking about animals.
I know, right? No, it's fine.
Do you have any other like passions and stuff outside of Smash and YouTube? Other than lifting?
I was gonna say, lifting is definitely one of mine.
But like, do you watch like a certain like type of YouTube videos where you're like, oh man, I just love watching these crochet videos, or I don't know. You know what I mean?
You know what's ironic? I am not a big YouTube guy at all. I am subscribed to very few people. And like, I don't really watch much there. Like, I am very, very, like, I shouldn't exist, you know? Someone who is like not big into the games and not big into YouTube doing both. It just makes no sense.
That's kind of gangster though. Why did you choose that path then? Just because it'd be like a cool life?
So the reason was because like, I was like, in charge of a class. Like, I directed it in college, like a TA.
Wait, what is a TA?
Oh, it's called the teacher's assistant. So that's like something you apply for basically if you do well in a class. And this was like a quirky kind of class where it's like you get to like teach it if you do well enough. Yeah, but
it's like King of the Hill, but for a teacher. You're the best now. You can teach.
All the classes were taught by students, so it's like a very
what is this?
Quirky.
Like a self-sufficient uni? It's just like what?
It was like a humanitarians class, so you know they love that kind of shit, being quirky.
That's so interesting.
When I was doing my my job as a teacher, I was like really good at making people laugh.
Okay.
Very constantly, and I felt like I could. I really enjoyed it too. What the fuck? I've never seen that. Oh, I'm explaining my lore here, and this guy just dunks on me like a freaking. Oh my gosh. Alright, relax. Oh my god, stop! Is Ike that easy?
Apparently.
But yeah, anyway, I was really good at making people laugh. I really enjoyed it, and so I'm like, oh my gosh.
And what happened?
How can I do this?
No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
All right, buddy. I was like, how can I do this more often or at a bigger scale? And then the best thing was YouTube, and I did Smash because it was just like I watched most Smash videos before, and I was like, yeah, this shit seems pretty easy. Just commentate over me playing, and boom.
Yeah, wow, that's such a different path than mine.
What was yours?
So fascinating.
I noticed you were late into the game. I feel like decently late, right? Into the Smash.
Well, yeah, because I was kind of always going to tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, well, just kind of growing up, I did always want to be a YouTuber. Not always, but like since a young age, I wanted to do YouTube. Like my first videos were like Minecraft and stuff. Like I always wanted to be a gaming YouTuber. Then I got into Smash Bros. For the competitiveness of it.
Yeah.
So I really like competing in Smash Bros. And so I guess it took me a while to put those two together. Be like, yo, why compete and just make videos? And so that's kind of why, I guess. It's just like, I had always wanted to do YouTube. And then I was doing competitive a lot. But like, competitive Smash Bros. Is like, if I could, and if it was like more feasible, I would have tried to make a life out of that instead.
100%, yeah.
It's just not. It's just like, man, I could put all this effort in, and I'm the best in Australia. I'm still getting better. I'm like the 10th best player at this game in the entire world. And then it's like, that means you go to a major, come 9th, don't get any money. Like, it's like, what the kind of life is that? So it's like, I can't make a life with that. I'll get into content creation.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. People who like can put their heart and soul into Smash like that and just get nothing out of it sometimes. Exactly.
I'm sure there's a lot of people like, you know, whoever's 20th best in the world, if they're not doing any content creation, it's like, they can't live
dropping
off
a ball.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they can't even be anywhere close to living off that. So that's kind of why I made the switch. And I'm happy I did, but yeah, it's like I always wanted to do YouTube as well.
It worked out well for you too. I feel like you got like pretty, oh my god. Oh, wow, makes sense. You got pretty big, pretty fast, I feel.
I mean, I did have the little Z boost. You can't deny that.
Dude,
but yeah.
Because I remember back in the day when I was still like a small little guy making my waves, and I was like, yo, I'm doing pretty good. I'm, you know, I had like, I think 30, 50K around there. And I remember just seeing you in your videos, like, who were decently new. And you were like getting bigger faster than I was at a rate faster than mine. And I was like, who is this guy, bro? What the fuck? And I just was like, in the beginning, I was salty. I was like, oh my gosh, they grew so fast in the Smash. Why can't I do that? What am I doing wrong?
That's
so
funny.
You and Hopcat, both of you made me think like, holy shit, I'm doing something wrong because these guys are killing it compared to me.
Yeah,
right now.
and then you're like, you caught up Little Z, like, yo, want to collab? No. Nah, actually, I just remembered my very first videos actually weren't with Zach that got big. It was like the, I had like tutorial videos on Smash Bros.
Yes.
Like the mind of MKLeo and stuff. Actually kind of went
really...
on one of those? I think you did recently. Yeah. Which one was that? That was funny.
I think it was MKLeo. Yeah, I was just like, yo, I got recommended it for some reason. I'm like, oh, neat.
How funny. Those were my first videos actually before I did like that did big, and then I did like some videos with Zach that obviously helped me grow in a more casual fan base as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were my initial ones. I'm just remembering. But
yeah.
Those videos, I was like, man, I can't do these forever. I'm gonna run out of shit to talk about.
They were very like in depth too. I was like, oh my god, I learned a lot, and that was like 3 years ago, which is like
back when
like
my tryhard days.
No, it's like Smash is still early. Like, damn, we know a lot about Smash. If we know this much 3 years ago, like, how much has the meta advanced since then?
Yeah, exactly. So, I like making those videos. I like being a bit of a sweat. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, it's
I can tell, bro.
I need to win this.
Yeah, you need to win this.
Oh shit,
you
I'm
do.
dead. Oh wait, no, not yet. Come on, for the watch time. Oh no! An idiot! It's not Kaboom! Oh
Jordan.
my god!
Damn.
Dude, it wasn't even the top option. I scrolled down to it.
You scrolled down two spaces to get there.
I saw the K and the A, bro.
You're like, that has to be Kaboom.
Oh man. Anyways, thank you very much for doing this, Nick. I'm very interested to see how this video does. But that was fun. I feel like we actually like hung out.
Yeah, no, I agree, bro. It was a good time. Always down to do stuff like this. So GG's.
GG's. Thank you very much.